Hi guys. I need to say something really quick. First of all, he has. If you have found my videos, they're not for everybody. They're truly, truly not. If you don't get me or get what I'm saying, it's okay. It's okay. You weren't meant to. It's for specific people, and the Lord knew who He would bring here, and those that get me, they understand the breadcrumbs that led them to here. They totally understand it. That's what they followed, and it is the it's what's coming. It's the sealed words and the mysteries. It truly is. It's not from me. I mean, it's a group that I'm in for the past 2 years, from all over the world that the Lord has pulled together and has been teaching us, and it's given the tools, teaching us the tools of what we need during this time. Okay, and everybody's using them, and boy, don't we need him too, understanding all of that and how he is. But what I've noticed is so many people now, they're getting anxious, they're getting anxiety, and they're hearing whispers of, you're not going, you're not part of the bride, you're not good enough, who are you, no, you're backslider, you're blah blah blah. Stop it, stop it right now, stop it right now, stop it right now. We are right there at that finish line. Do you understand? You have to, you know better than that. Get rid of it. Get rid of all that doubt. This is one time you cannot have insecurity. You understand me? You have to have total, complete faith. The Lord Jesus is so merciful and so sweet and kind. He truly is. He's so sweet and kind. He's not this big bad bully thing. He hates what he has to do. He hates what he has to do. Hates it. Oh, breaks him. But he's got to do it. He's got to do what he's got to do. So, and it's easy. It's about the heart. It's about the heart and love. It's about love. It's not. Hate isn't from heaven. So you can't have any jealousy, any things like that. We all know what I'm talking about. Okay? You have to truly forgive. Okay? You have to truly forgive and move on, and get it out of your heart. Everything. If there's stuff there that's not confessed, that really changes your life, meaning that makes you a certain way, because you're still harboring it and you think it's just pushed down so far, pull it out and give it to him. But it's about the heart, and the heart has to be cleansed. It's about love. That's what he wants to see. It's about love. Now we know the teaching that we've been in. That's what he was teaching. All what is expected for heaven as the bride, as the children of the Lord. It was the whole change process. It was what he's expected in the teaching, and now we see that. It's crazy stuff. But please do not, because the enemy, and unfortunately he's going to get to some people. So stop. Don't even listen to it. Why? Why would you listen to him? Why? Okay? Just no. I mean, he's in a panic mode right now. You understand that? He's totally panicking. God is in total control. Also, I have to say this to you guys. Now, if I decide to download a video that I did last night and I repeat this, I am so sorry. Okay? But I as of right now, I don't plan to download that video I did last night. And so I did mention this in there, and I want to mention it right now. Pastor Eric, I want everybody to pray for Pastor Eric. He's a pastor in Nigeria and has a little small congregation of not very many people, but yet a lot of people, okay? Because we know that area is an Islamic area, right? And so Christians are under huge persecution. And I got an email from him thanking me for the videos, because his group, his church, his congregation, they listen to these videos and it has helped them. Okay? Can you just believe how good God is? It makes me cry every time I think about it. It just makes me cry. So everybody, please, please, please pray for Pastor Eric and his congregation. They're brave people in a land of severe persecution and of the enemy. And so pray for their safety, and welcome and thank you. Who would have known that our small little videos, would have done something? But they truly are. The Lord, it was teaching the tools and understanding the mysteries. okay? And understanding that the word there has been corrupted there. You know, the enemy's had his hands in it, okay? And I think that we figured out the sequence of Matthew, and I will do that in my next video, and it reads so smooth, totally, completely as it should. I'm watching the baby, that's why I keep turning my head, but don't, we in the United States have never had that, but it's coming. It's coming. So Pastor Eric, understand this: Christians here are it's on their way for major persecution. It's terrible, and it's terrible what's going to happen to this country. But be strong, stay in faith, and the Lord will take care of you. And know this, that He's always there. He always has the angels. We all have 2 angels around us all the time that we're born with. There are angels that are with us always. But He also sends out like the special forces, right, to surround us. But He knows. He knows. He has it all. He's got it all. So whatever happens is always His divine way. Always. And you have to wake up and walk through your day knowing that, regardless of what happens, good, bad, ugly, same or indifferent, it is the Lord's will. It truly is. If you're in, you know, if you're in your walk with Him, okay? I mean, He's always in control of everything anyway, but I'm saying if you're not opening doors and letting the enemy in where the Lord by right must let him in, you know what I mean? And if the Lord is moving you, or if something happens and that maybe you think, well, I didn't open any doors, I've been really good. Well, the Lord has a reason for that, and it's necessary. So just know He's got it all, regardless of what it is. He got it. He's got it. He's got it. Okay, and things might be tough at home. Things might be tough at home, especially if the enemy's getting a partner, a spouse, a friend, a family member, or whatever. It might be really bam, because look, his time is short, and he knows that. Okay, don't quiver and don't cower. You stand in faith. You stand in faith, and you give it to Him, and you walk straight through it. Because what's waiting? Oh, what's waiting? What's waiting? What's waiting? Oh, listen to her. What's waiting is wonderful. It's wonderful. So just somebody the other day, my son Taylor, he brought this little girl home. I call him little, but she's 20. Just the sweetest, adorable thing. Just, she didn't have one tattoo, so can I tell you what? I even loved her more. Poor thing's been on her own since she's been 17. Mom, was an addict and in and out of rehabs, and but she says she's so wonderful. I said I'm sure she is, and she doesn't want to be like that, But this sweet girl, it's just adorable. Well, the Lord sent her to me. I had to take her in. I knew it was Him. He does this to me all the time, but I had to bring her in. But I knew it. Why? I knew why. But she said, I just don't think that I'm good enough to go to heaven. I just don't think. Every day I just wonder and question, will I be forgiven? Will He forgive me? And I started thinking, how many people think that? She's playing peekaboo by herself. How many people think that? Wait a minute. I see you. Get it. How many people think that what they've done is so bad that God will never forgive them? So they turn and walk away. Not that they want to, but they do because they feel like, what's the use? Because He's never going to forgive me. And they feel so horrible. Stop. Paul, let's remind you, Paul, he killed people, okay? He killed the Christians, the disciples, right? It's repenting and truly meaning it for what you do. She's 20 years old. Really? How much bad could she have done? I mean, I know at 20 you think it's bad, but then when you're 50, you look back and you go, "Oh, that was nothing." You just seen what I did when I was 30. You know how that is. So, but for anybody to think that, please, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You are going to be so surprised when you find out who He really is. You are. You're going to be so. He's not what the enemy has led everybody to believe. Okay, I'm telling you, He's not. He's not. Say you're sorry. That's all. Say you're sorry. and mean it. Because he's looking at the heart. He knows why sometimes we do things we don't want to. He knows the world we live in. He knows what he's coming to get. He totally knows what he's coming to get. So if he has you on a path where you're at and you think that what you've done, why would he do that? No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. Everything is divine. Every movement is divine with him. Okay? You're following the breadcrumbs. You're forgiven. And he said, ask me. It's done. Ask me. It's done. I've done. I forgave you. It's done. But you got to believe in me. You got to give it to me. You got to give me your burdens. I got to be it. So, he's wonderful. Please, 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 please. You know, what does a Christian look like, really? What does a Christian look like? Christians all walk alive, aren't they? Aren't they? Can't judge a book by its cover. Doesn't matter how pretty somebody is. That don't mean anything. Okay? This can change a million times. This has nothing to do with anything. It's about the heart. So, a Christian. What is a Christian? We're all, looks like all of us, right? Looks like all of us. What does the enemy look like? Enemy looks like all of us too, right? You give me that. I see you give me that. Sorry, she got the blanket over her face. But the enemy too, You can't judge somebody from what they look like and think, well, they can't be a Christian. How do you know? You know. Just like when you look at somebody and say, well, they can't be the enemy. They can't be the enemy. Well, how do you know that? How do you know that? How do you know their DNA? How do you know they're not a bloodline of the fallen? Because they look like everybody else or because they're pretty? I will tell you what, you can almost bet your bottom buck that the fallen, the offspring of the fallen and the bloodline on down, some of the most beautiful, attractive people in this world. Guarantee that. You ain't gonna make them ugly because pretty people move up, right? They get whatever it is, It's that falseness, that fakeness. So, just because they're beautiful, that don't mean a thing. Because I want to tell you, the enemy is going to make sure that they're beautiful. It's just like, oh, hear her? It's just like Solomon, King Solomon, right? Look at all of his wives. A lot of Pharaoh's daughters, right? King's daughters, right? Most beautiful in the land, right? Yes, they were. They were bitten when they were young, toddlers, and they healed by the snake, by the fallen. But the Pharaoh was offspring of the fallen, and so were they. They were made beautiful. You understand? There was a plan from the beginning. Of course, those girls were not going to be ugly, okay? Because the enemy had a direct path that he was going to send them on, and in. You understand? Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm not saying that if you're beautiful that you're part of the fallen. I'm not saying that at all. Please do not think I'm saying that. But I'm saying is it's about the heart. It's not about this. Whether you have looks or you don't, whether you have this or you don't. He says you're going to be surprised who you see up there. You're going to be surprised who you see because it's about the heart and not this. So, okay, guys, I love you. I'm excited. Big things happening. Big things. Huge. And everybody, please pray for everybody. Everybody here. All of us. We're all brothers and sisters. All of us. We're all family. Pray for Pastor Eric and anybody else who is in an area of severe persecution. They live in a non-Christian. Well, actually, we all pretty well live in a non-Christian country now, don't we? Yes, we do. But you know what I'm talking about. And he's in Nigeria. So there's a lot going on there. So bless you, Pastor Eric, and may the Lord truly have his hand upon you. But I know that he does. I know that he does in what you're doing. So thank you for watching our videos. And I say our because it's all of us. We're all a team. Thank you. And God bless you. And I cannot wait to meet each and every one of you up there. Can you imagine? We're gonna be stuck right there by that station. They're gonna move on, because we're all gonna be hugging and oh, hi, it's gonna be soon too. It's gonna be soon. So I'm gonna do some more videos because I'm gonna try to put all this in place for you. Okay, love you. See you soon.